And we are back here at NOLA Motorsports Park in Avondale. You have discovered Prep Recruiting Insider, PRI. I'm the coach of PRI, Rick Gailey, along with our Prep Recruiting Insider, Renee Nato. And we're joined by two more great Riverside Rebels. To your right is Evan Veron, a linebacker, and to your left, Tyler Gauthier, who's a wide receiver, punter, place kicker extraordinaire. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here with us on Prep Recruiting Insider.
Thank you for having us.
Evan, I'm going to start with you. Twice All-State, three-time All-District, and you're committed to Nicholls State right now. Why is Nicholls State a good fit for you?
Well, I mean, they've always been talking to me throughout my whole high school career, and you know, I went to one of their games. They played McNeese earlier in the season, and you know, I really just feel like home there. I feel like that's where I'm the best place I'm gonna end up. So I love it over there.
And Tyler, you've got a heck of a leg. You're a wide receiver, but you handle the place kicking and punting duties, and you've got a 52-yarder on record. I mean, that's a heck of a leg. You got some schools, a lot of Southland Conference schools. When are you going to decide what's the best place for you? Is it going to come down to signing day, or are you looking at a few schools that might be possibilities?
You know, it's going to be tough to find out because I got baseball still, so I'm really looking probably towards mid-baseball season to kind of start figuring out where I want to go.
Okay.
And this is a unique week. This is Thanksgiving week, so you get to, it's the best week of the year because you get to practice football and you don't have to go to class. How good is that?
Yeah.
Now, tell us how you're able to get all your work in during the course of the week, but still not wear yourself out. Tyler, let's go first because you have multiple things to do with being a wide receiver and a punter and a place kicker. Talk about your practice week so far.
Well, practice is basically the same as always. Start off kicking a little bit, kick for 10-15 minutes, and then after that we just put it to the side for a little bit and we start working on offense and defense and start working with wide receivers, and at the end of practice start kicking a little bit again, and then after that we're basically done. There's nothing really special towards it. So
how do your legs hold up? Do it between kicking and running and then kicking some more.
You know, it's a lot. My legs get tired real easy, but it's basically in the mind. It's a mental thing. You have to focus on what you're doing and do it 100% all the time.
So I guess, Renee, it's good to be young because I'm exhausted just listening to it. Evan, talk about your practice week so far.
I mean, we all had a good practice week. I think, you know, coming up St. Charles again, second time we get to play them. You know, we don't. A lot of teams during, you know, football, you don't get to play as much. Like baseball, you'll play a team 3 times in your district. Football, you only get 1 chance. And the fact that we got another chance to play St. Charles, it's hometown rivalry. I mean, we're excited. We had a great week. I mean, we're ready to rock.
Evan, I've seen a couple of your games. You are a collision tackler. You're a throwback kind of old school guy, but you read screen passes and things like that pretty well. That tells me that you pay attention when Coach Lashney tells you things or you're watching film. How important is that to you as a defensive guy?
Very important. I mean, you always got to get in film. I mean, some of it's instinct, I would say, but I mean, it's film and just hard work every 5 days a week, you know, going out to practice. I mean, if you don't do that, you don't get the results.
Tyler, as a wide receiver, as Coach said a second ago, you know, sometimes can go a go route or a deep route of some kind, but in the waning moments of an important game, I got to think Coach Stubbs is thinking, we better get this guy's leg rested. Don't run him in too many go routes and stuff.
Yeah.
How important is it sometimes that you may have an important kick at the end of the game, how your routes begin to shorten a little bit? That kind of plays into the overall thought process.
You know, whenever it gets down to that point, like the 52-yarder, I went Swizz routes twice in a row, short 5-yard routes. It's not really anything different. You got to run the routes whenever it's called, but it's not really something that you think of whenever it comes down to the point. It's like you got to know that you're going to do it, and you got to do it 100%. And whenever your name gets called, you just got to go out and do it. So whenever, like, say whenever game's real close and you know it's going to come down to a field goal, it's not really changing anything. You still got to do what you got to do. So wide receiver, go out, run routes, block, do everything. But whenever it comes down to it, it's just a mental game. You got to focus 100%.
Now let's talk about what's going to happen after this season when you're going to college. Evan first, what do you want to study when you're in college? And whenever football's over, whenever that happens to be, what are you going to do with the rest of your life?
I'm going to go to Nichols, and I'm a major in psychology. I want to be a clinical psychologist when I'm older.
Oh, excellent. You could talk with Dr. Melito later and find out some real tricks of the trade there. And Tyler, what are you going to study when you're in school, and what are you going to be when you grow up?
I want to study sports medicine because I've been around sports my whole life, and I just feel like that's where I belong. So sports medicine is where I'm going to go.
Tyler, in the last minute or so, quickly, why has this team become a special group and you're just a couple of steps away from the dome? Why is this team where it's supposed to be?
You know, we're where we're supposed to be because we believe in each other. We believe in the coaching staff. We believe in each other, like as a whole. Like they say, you're only as strong as your weakest link. And honestly, I don't think we have that many weak links. So we're as strong as can be. We came through spring, August. We came, practice, work hard, became a family, and just got that bond to where we're brothers, family.
Evan, same thing.
Tyler said it perfect. We've been going past 4 years. Past 4 years, we've been going through all this stuff together. You know, it's just finally paying off. We're taking every week, you know, week by week, and it's just finally paying off.
That's Evan Veron and Tyler Gauthier, two terrific Riverside Rebels as they prepare this week for the St. Charles Catholic Comets. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here today. Take a good look in the camera. Give them your best look now. This isn't game day yet. There you go. We will be right back after this time out here at NOLA Motorsports Park in Avondale. You have found PRI.